Hey there, champ. Lesson 4. Now, you need to memorize this equation, and it's going to be highly utilized in the rest of your math courses at this school. These will all be numbers in your final equation. This one, and this one would be numbers, and the only remaining variables would be the y and the x. So just keep that in mind. Now, the slope. So if we're graphing a line, we want to identify the slope, and we want to identify a point. If we have a starting point and a slope to move from there, we're good to go. So our point is going to be 1. Now notice it's not -1. All right, it's kind of like the opposite of whatever you see here. So not including the sign, or opposite of the sign that you see here. And then, so we have y minus 2, therefore positive 2 is the y coordinate. And now we start plotting that point, and then our slope is a 1/3. So from that point, instead of the y-intercept, instead from the point given, we're going to go up 1, forward 3. And that gives us our new point. Now, if I do that again, I end up somewhere over here. It's hard to tell exactly where that is, so I can continue the pattern in reverse, connect the dots, and there is our linear equation graphed. Next, what we want to do is get the equation given a line. So first I want to identify the slope. So I just do my y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, giving me a -1/3, or I could just look at the graph and identify the slope from there if it's given. If you're just given 2 points, you have to do this method, obviously. That's down 1, forward 3 gives us a slope of -1/3. Pick either of the points now for part 2. It doesn't matter which point I pick. I'm just going to pick the one on the left here. So I'm using this one, and I'm going to plug those values and the slope into the generic point-slope equation. So like I said, those 3 are numbers, and then this and this is going to be the 2 variables left in our linear equation. Substituting those in gives me this. Now it's x minus a -1, so it's actually x plus 1. There you go.